so we can start. Happy Sunday, everybody. I appreciate everybody hopping on here because I know it's church and people spend time with their family on this day, but we all thought this was like super important to do, and I wouldn't have asked it had it not been important. Ricky, by all means, hop in, and Jessica, you too. I know you got people there, but so we want everybody to say hi, get to know each other, because like I'm going to point out Courtney and Nicole over here. They both have trust in me because I am the one who talks to them most of the time, but yet they are a team all on their own. So I want everybody to interact with their teammates, get to know them, because you all need to trust each other and build that relationship if you want to be awesome and do the damn thing like everybody else does too, and rise up. We want to be a great community with each other. We want to be able for you to come to anyone that you feel comfortable with any issues, questions, anything like that, okay? So I'm not going to be the college teacher that's like, hey, everybody start off and say your name and age and whatever. But I hated that in college, but I'm going to do it right now. So whoever you want to start with, just hop. I'll start first, and then we can just go around. Ricky can go next, and we'll go from there. But I know not everybody on Ricky's side knows who I am. I am Jackie. It's spelled a little bit funny, but it is Jackie. It's not Jacques. I'm 29. I'm a mom. I have 2 little ones. I have a crazy little girl and a sweet little boy, and she's gonna grow up and beat her brother up. I just know it. But I do this full time. I am home all day, every day. This is what I do every day. So by all means, if you can't get a hold of Ricky or Jessica, you're going to get a hold of me most likely. My phone is up my butt. I take it everywhere with me. That's just how I run my thing. You don't have to do that at all. That's just what I choose to do. I've been in the business for a year. I am a diamond leader where my husband doesn't work, but whatever. He works on his own stuff. I'm sorry, I got yelled at. He doesn't run his account, I run his. But we are going pushing for double diamond, and I love everything about this company. I love that I get to be home. I love that my kids are with me. I love that I don't ever have to put them in daycare because I can't stand daycare. And I love that if I want to sit here in my pajamas, I can sit here in my pajamas and do what I need to do. So go ahead, Ricky.
Hey guys. Most of you already know me, but if you don't, yeah, I think I know everyone on here, but most of you know my spiel. But for those of you who don't know, like what I did before this, I was a dental assistant, and so was Jackie. So we found that out, but I was a traveling dental assistant, and I was like a chronic career changer. If you guys talk to anyone in my family, any of my friends, I was that person that like, I went to college like right after high school, got right into a program. I was like, I need to get a job and adult and like do all the things really quickly so I can get married and have kids. And when I was 18, I'm like, I'm going to be married by like 21 and have a kid by 23. And I'm going to make so much money from whatever job I had from college. And clearly that worked out, not really. But I like, that is me, and you will find like my same momentum in this business. When something is not serving me anymore, I have zero problem pushing myself to the next level, because I can't mediocre, and that's the red in me, and that's like something you will find in me, and why I have a whole team of yellows, and I love you guys, and I'm so yellow in my life, like wanting to help people, but I am a chronic, I don't want to settle, and I can't stand watching someone else settle. Like, some people are OCD about other things. That's me. Like, if I see the potential in you, I want to shake you, because I'm like, no, you have to rise. So you guys probably can tell that in my personality in the chat sometimes, or if we're messaging privately, but I'm the one you want to go to if you want that like tough love. Jackie and Jessica can attest to this. Sometimes we'll be talking and I'm like, no, like, we got to cut the crap. Like, complaining's not getting us anywhere. And one thing we're gonna go over with you guys like today is just kind of like the reality of we're not perfect. And like, I'm just gonna say that for you guys now. Like, we are maybe further than you right now in the business, but this is month 8 for me. I'm still like, I still consider myself new. You know, I don't, just like if you're at a normal job, like I don't consider you like a veteran until you've put a couple of years in. So I'm not perfect. We follow the systems that were given to us, and now we're going a little rogue, which most of you know, doing something a little different than most do, but we're excited to have you guys on this because it seems to be panning out well, and we really want everyone on the same page for it. But that's me in a gist, you guys. I'm just like I'm a pusher, you know, like on Mean Girls, like I'm a pusher. I push people. I see Jackie dying. But no, anyway, I'm double diamond. You guys know that. I was Ruby back at conference. We went to conference at the end of January, and I went to conference as a Ruby. And now I'm at a double diamond, like about to push for triple. So there's where I am in the biz. Jessica, you're up.
I don't know if y'all want to hear me talk right now because my child is freaking out.
Hi, Ricky.
And there's my dad. Everyone is here helping us. Everyone's here helping us pack. So I'm trying to multitask at the moment. But I started just after Ricky did. Oh, you want me to put the other headphone in? Oh, okay. Christopher wants to listen. Hold on. No, it's not. Left ear. Sorry. And can you hear me? He's very fascinated. Anyways, I went Ruby while at conference in Florida. So that was pretty exciting. And then it kind of just went up from there. So I'm currently diamond. But yeah, I think I know pretty much everyone on here. I've helped everyone at least some point. But yeah, I don't know what else to
share
say.
your color so we know, so people too can identify what color everybody is too. I'm red if anybody didn't catch that.
So I'm green, yellow, blue, red. So I'm lower on the totem pole for that part, but very organized, at least I try to be. And so if you ever need, like, if you can't figure out how to organize something that you're
if you need a schedule, if you need how to schedule out your day, if you need a list of daily tasks you need every single day, anything that you want in a list form to follow, you message Jessica. Nicole is also green on my side. She can help you too.
Yeah, you guys, that's a really good point. Just really quick before we go on, like, even if we are running this way, where even if you're like my person or Jessica's person, Jackie's person, like I've said this so many times, we understand that not all of our like methods are going to work exactly for you, but it's really good to know who to go to, because honestly, if you come to me for like an overtraining or training on story slides or something to do with like scheduling, I'm probably gonna like pull my hair out and just ask Jessica to do it anyway. Like, I love you, but I hate doing it too.
I am red green. I'm not totally like incompetent with schedules, but Jessica is the best.
Yeah, and then
I'm kind of OCD about it. So
see, Jackie's like she's just so much better at getting, like, she's got that more right in me of getting to the point with like scripts and things in the chat. Like the yellow in me and the blue in me comes way out when it comes to that, and I'm very wordy. So if you're needing like something in a bind script wise, like Jackie's your girl. I'm the one you go to when you're like, it's time to promote and I need someone to kick my butt into gear. Like that's me. Jessica's like, yes. So just so you know,
we had a come to Jesus talk the other day. So
yes we did.
So that's overall, but let's move on to someone else. I'm gonna pull, who should I pull on here? Let's do
Nicole. Do it. Go.
Yeah, I was gonna say either Nicole or Kalina because they're going diamond.
Yeah, Nicole, go ahead. I'm gonna spotlight you first. You can get it over with.
All right. Hi, everybody. I'm Nicole. I am probably the grandma of the group. I
Shut
am, I'm 35. I am Emerald right now, getting super close to Diamond, only 2 DTs and 3,400 volume left for the end of the month. And then I will be Diamond. And I have been in the service industry for 15 years. And if anyone has never been a server, bartender, cashier, anything like that, then you don't really understand, but it can be the most frustrating thing ever, which is why I started this in the first place, to kind of get myself out of that situation, because having to deal with some of the people I have to deal with, I'm from a small town, I see a lot of the same people over and over again, and some of them are just crappy people. And it's turned me a little bit into kind of like a angry, bitchy person. So I'm definitely gearing myself away from that. And I started with It Works in October of 2019. And just from the very beginning, starting with this, immediately I noticed changes in myself and my like my demeanor and like how I handle people. Just doing any of the self-development that I've done really changed my outlook a lot and helped me immensely to be the person that I know I can be. So that's one thing I'm super grateful for with this business. You know, plus the fact that I can cut my shifts back now. I don't have to work as much and deal with those crappy people anymore. So that is me. I don't know if I said I'm Emerald, yeah? Oh, and I'm green. Green, emerald, you know, all the green things.
Nicole is green AF, guys, just as much as Jessica is green.
We have to have them, because otherwise, I mean, Jackie and I could probably run the ship. We just probably run it into an iceberg, but we get there.
Yeah, if you were like, I'm semi good with lists, but I would forget shit. Jessica's like, I got it all. You're like, oh,
And
wow,
and Jessica's
okay.
like, and do you want it color coordinated? Because it is.
All right, I would already
Kalina.
do that. You wouldn't have to ask me. I would just already do it.
Yes, you would. You would already color coordinate that. All right, Kalina, you're up. Go, baby, go.
Okay, sorry, my kids are yelling. Thank you. So I am 27. I have 2 kids. Sorry.
You're
Yes.
fine, Kalina. We don't care. Just go for it.
A little bit. I started because in January, my husband told me that he doesn't think we're going to work out after 7 years. So I homeschool my kids, and I needed to find something I can do from home so I didn't totally change their whole daily lives. And so started mid-January, and I am about to go Diamond, like what, 2,500 volume away?
Yes.
So that is basically it for me.
What's your color?
Oh, right. I'm yellow, green, blue, red.
Yay, we're going to have a yellow diamond leader.
I know. I'm like, we
I'm
need
excited. Yay.
All right. How about Courtney?
Okay, hey everybody. I started It Works about a year ago, and then started again in December for the second time, and I went Ruby in March or April. I think I got my first Ruby check in April, and then I had my daughter in April, and I'm a red. I started this business because I wanted to be able to be home with my daughter. Her and that happened to her. So yeah, and my husband, he's in the Army, so it was just an easy thing for me to do. Oh, and I'm Ruby going Emerald. I need 3,000 new volume do. Yeah.
What's your color?
I am a red.
Oh.
Another
Mhm.
red. Woo!
Shayla, get after it, baby.
Hi guys. I'm a blue. I think that was my color. I haven't looked in a long time.
We have a blue.
I started this business mainly because Kalina was doing it. And I did it 5 years ago, but I didn't get anywhere. And so I just figured I'll just give it another shot. There was a deal on the price to sign up anyways. Now my goal, or now the reason that I'm doing it, is to have extra income and start saving and stuff for my family, and to buy a house and, you know, do the adult things that we're supposed to be doing. I am Ruby. I just went Ruby, and I am 3,000 volume from going Emerald. So, yeah.
You guys, I want you to listen to something really funny, because these colors just play out when you start learning the colors. Did you hear what Shayla said? She's a blue. Why she said she started? The FOMO, okay? She saw Kalina doing it. There was a deal on the price. I want to be in it. Like, look, it didn't work for her before, and she's back in, like, that's where your blue's at, and my second color's blue. So Shayla, I feel you. If someone else is doing it, and I'm like, oh, but I can be doing it. So I just want you guys to, like, pick up on those things, because as you become leaders, it's going to be really important to understand what motivates your team, and what, you know, when you're talking to someone new. Like, I could have spit numbers, like, let's say I was signing up like Shayla, okay, let's pretend Kalina wasn't there. If I was spitting numbers at her all day, like, it probably would have done nothing. You know what I mean? Like, she would have to see me doing it and get that, like, oh, that's something I want to be included in. If you were talking to me, if one of you was trying to enroll me and you were telling me, like, I mean, I don't know, I would have been someone that you would have had been like, these bonuses are out, you want to change your life or no? You know, so you're going to have to pick up on those cues and what they're telling you they want for their, like, lives. Jackie's showing you something. But anyway, this isn't a training, but I just want you guys to pick up on that, because that was, like, perfect.
You don't have to have this book, but this book will explain colors to you. It's the person who invented that quiz.
Katie did, like, 1 hour trainings on each color, and I need to go find them because I want to put them in the training units so that they can watch, like, their videos, so you guys can see what each color really means and, like, what your strengths and weaknesses are.
Yeah.
Stevie, you're up.
You said me, right?
Yep.
Okay. Hopefully I have signal. I'm driving home from Arizona back to Vegas, so it's in and out in this desert of a land, let me tell you. I started almost a year ago this week, actually. My kids being got to be something blue, green, red. Interesting, because at my full-time job, I'm probably more red-yellow than anything, just because of the workflow that it is. But I am currently Ruby, and honestly, I am trying to keep it. I think I'm at like 350 that I need to keep Ruby so I can go to Emerald. Right now, my DTs are my boyfriend, my mom, and another friend, and none of them really work at all. So that's where my growth is with me. So that's just the brutal truth and honesty right now with where I'm at. But I have 2 boys. I'll be 34 this year, so that much older than me. Did y'all hear that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. But I do want to grow in this business because I do want to be at home. I don't want to work
Stevie
anymore.
is not, yeah, Stevie has a full-time job on top of doing this and doing BMX. She works her butt off in Las Vegas for a company that does not appreciate her. So that's another reason why she does what she does.
What color are you, Stevie?
Yellow.
Yellow. Ah, no, that's right. Duh, I knew that. We talked about that before. Okay, Alicia, your turn.
Okay, so I'm 24. I'll be 25 this year. I work full time. I have 2 kids.
Like 45% yellow. I do like my spreadsheet.
I think it froze.
Oh, there you are.
Can you hear me? Okay, cool. So I have 2 kids. They are less than a year apart. My son was born November 11th, and my daughter was born the following year, November 1st. I'm divorced from their dad, thankfully, and he's nowhere in their lives. It's just me and my family taking care of them, and that's kind of why I joined. I joined 2 years ago, right after my daughter was born, but I was in a really bad place mentally, and I think that's why I didn't do well. And then also the girl that signed me up kind of just signed me up and said, here you go, you're started. Whatever I post, you can post as well. But it didn't work really because we had all the same friends. So all of our friends were seeing the same thing, but they saw her be more successful because she was in the business longer. So of course they're going to be gravitated towards her and not me. And so after a few months, I just was like, I can't do this anymore. I have other things that I need to focus on. And then Ricky was posting and posting and posting, and she reached out to me one day, and I was like, you know what? I need something. I need help. And I signed up. When I signed up, I ended up getting furloughed right after because of the virus. So that 3 weeks I was furloughed, that's when I got like most of my customers. That's when I hit my, I hit the 6 loyal customers in the first month. So it was like perfect timing for me. And now I'm Ruby, and I am yellow, green, red, and blue.
And that's on the beauty of asking, right?
Out to me, I probably would not be here right now.
Thank you for saying that honestly, because I think so many of us, it's like, you even heard her just say, like, I was posting and posting and posting and posting, but not everyone. I wasn't someone that was going to reach out, like, to, you know, when Jerica messaged me, like, she messaged me. So make sure you guys are picking up on these little things, even though this isn't like a training thing. A lot of you guys are dropping some big, like, it's good to hear how everyone else started, because you realize, like, these are the people here on our team that have all these different backgrounds, all these different reasons, and like spilling some tea on what got them to join. So
I'm a weirdo, and I messaged Brittany Cromwell myself.
And it's really funny because a few months before I joined, a girl that signed up underneath my friend signed me up the first time, she had messaged me asking if I was interested, and I said, well, let me get my taxes back first. Then I got my taxes back, and a lot of other things happened, and I totally And then Ricky messaged me, and I was thinking about doing this a few months ago. Why not start now? Especially because there was a deal going on. And then literally, I want to say 2 days after I signed up, that girl had finally messaged me back, because we had that promotion of, I think it was like half off sign-up costs. I can't remember the exact promotion, but it was a better promotion than when I signed up. And I was like, in my head, I even sent it to Ricky. I was like, you got me, like, just in time, because I don't think I would have promoted as quickly, and I wouldn't be where I'm at now with that girl. But it was just really the irony in Ricky messaged me, I signed up, and then 2 days later, that girl messaged me, and I was like, I'm already a distributor now.
And if you guys don't think that's happening to your people that you're not following up with, it is. Mm-hmm. That's why you just bite the bullet and say, I'll be the annoying one. I'm taking a chance, because the minute you don't, someone's in there taking them.
Yep. And that happened with me.
Who else is on here that we can get
Aries,
on?
your turn. I believe you got a fun story. You were an LC first, correct? And then you decided to take the plunge with Jessica, right?
Yeah, so I was actually distributor about last year, February. One of my friends from high school signed me up. She was my friend, so I was like, yeah, cool, I'll do it. You know, so back then they send you like these little like samples back then. So that's how I kind of got with the products, but at that time I was, starting in college. I was working, just at Bass Pro. But I didn't really have the money to spend that, but now, I'm 22, I'm in college. My goals are to be a doctor, so that's kind of where this came in. I was like, okay, med school is gonna cost an arm and a leg. So, but yeah, last year I had a really hard year. My mom actually left us, which I have my brother now, so I gained like a lot of weight, stress weight, depression. So then I saw a lot of Jessica's slides. I was like, maybe this will help me with my anxiety. So I did get the Confianza, I think is how you pronounce it. That actually really helped me because I didn't feel comfortable taking anxiety medication. So that's helped me. And I have most of the products that I'm using, and I love them. I absolutely love the products. So I basically really joined because I want to help people.
Jackie, I wanted her to message you because she started like with me because she'd already used the product. She's lost like 25 pounds already. Her before and afters are crazy, but I want her to talk with you because I know like you started because you wanted to lose weight also.
Mm-hmm.
So I definitely think like you would be able to help her kind of bring out her why a little bit more than I can.
Definitely. But she just spit out her why.
No, I know that. I'm just saying like a little bit more in depth.
That's your why right there, girlfriend, is you are a college student and it's okay to want to be a doctor. Like that's perfectly fine that it works is your right now and maybe not your future. And that's perfectly fine and okay, but you are a college student and you want to be a doctor. So this is going to help you. And that's your story because a lot of people are going to relate to that story because there's a lot of kids, myself included. I went to college. It's expensive. I have like a $19,000 student loan right now that I am paying off. Like it's crazy. And I went to school to be a dental assistant like Ricky. Like I made maybe $10,000 a year. You think that's gonna pay off a $20,000 loan? Hell no. Like share that story, Aries, because you're gonna get a lot of college students that way. You're gonna get a lot of people you can help.
And you'll be bringing in this extra stream of income. Like med school is a long time. You know what I mean? Like it's a long time. It's a long commitment. And this is a job where if you build it up now, by the time you get to that place where you're having to do rounds and you're having med school and you really don't have time to go clock in somewhere, you have an income. And guess what? When you're doing residency and all those things that are not paid, guess who will have this income pouring in so you can actually focus on being the best doctor you can be and focus on those things like you. So share that too. Like people cannot get it through their heads how it's like it's never a bad idea to have residual income. I don't care if you want to be a freaking astronaut. Like who says no to more money? Like so yeah, your story's gonna relate to a lot of people.
So there is one more person on here. I don't know their name because it's not popped up on their screen.
Amber.
She can share right now, or if she wants to do it when she gets back in the car, we can go back to her at that time if she's more comfortable with that. Whatever you want to do.
Could we wait until I get on the car since I am in Walmart?
Okay, that's fine. I just didn't want to I think I'm leaving you out. So
yeah, that's fine.
We all have struggles, and I want you guys to be comfortable coming to us if you have a struggle, because this is important for your business too. Now, whether your struggle is with the business, whether your struggle is with your personal life, whether your struggle is just something that you're going through mentally, odds are one of us is gone through it or is going through it too, and you can help each other. Don't ever think, I want to stress this, do not ever think you are alone in this business, that nobody else feels the way you do or hasn't gone through certain things. Like, don't feel that way, and don't halt your progress in your own business because of that either. Like Ricky said, if you need someone to give you a pep talk, that is your girl, because she's going to do it. If you want a short and sweet pep talk, or like a little more friendly version of it, not that Ricky's not friendly. She's just going to nail your ass to the wall. Pardon my French, but she's going to do it. And she does it to me all the time, and I love it. I'm like, give it to me. And some people might not like be that way, and that's okay. So find your yellow leader and go to them if you want a little bit different pep talk. Like, money motivates reds most of the time. Not all the time, but most of the time. If you want to help people or see them be better, that's more yellow. Greens are more like reds. Like, money motivates them, but also they're just gonna be kick your ass in organization while they're doing it. And they're very, very, very detail oriented people. So if you need to learn more details, or if you need details more like how the business runs, commissions, stuff like that, that they're really good with that. Me and Ricky are like, I don't need to know that. I just need to do what I need to do. So find someone you connect with, whether that's my team, Jessica's team, Ricky's whole entire team. Like, we don't care. This is why we made this and put everybody together, so we all succeed and you can all find someone you can lean on. And the best part about like us coming together as Sideline Sisters, and we want you to do that. Like Ricky said, it was a little bit different when we first started. Sorry, there's a bug in front of my face. And at any time, if I make a weird face, my husband is like doing some fucked up shit over on this side. So don't pay attention to my face, okay? But we want you guys to get together. And the best part about it is Ricky doesn't make me money and I don't make her money. We are purely in this because we're really good friends and we care about each other, and we still want to help each other, because anything I can help her with, I'm more than happy to, and anything she can help me with, we're more than happy to do that. Like, that's the best thing about this too. And we've seen that it's done a lot of good for us personally. Y'all, we've seen a lot of things come out of y'all. Y'all just like popped right out, and it was amazing. So we're going to continue to do this. I believe we're going to do this at least once a month, but share your struggles with us. Let us know what's going on. Let us know if COVID kicked your butt, if it didn't. Like, you don't have to mute yourself. You can unmute yourself. You can put it in the chat, whatever you want to do. But we want to know that you're okay. We want to know, like, if you guys are struggling with anything. We want to know if you're happy. Like, share those things with us. We want to know if your dog barfed on the floor and it's like smelly. Like, tell us that. We don't care. Put it in the chat. We are all not about business. We want you guys to have fun, to interact with each other, tell jokes, whatever is getting you through the day. Like, if you're having a crappy day and you read a quote that was awesome, share it. Don't hold that. And if you feel like something really went well in your business for you that day or this month, share those things with everybody. Because I promise you, you will not grow in your business if you don't want to share. If you feel like you want to hold things in and this is the only way that you're going to grow because you're going to get the secret sauce and you don't want to share with nobody, you're not going to go very far. And if you do, it's not going to be good.
You guys,
So
I want to touch on. Go ahead, Jackie.
No, I was just going to say, as you grow as leaders, you want to learn to share, because your success is their success and vice versa.
Totally. You guys, when I started this, I used to think Katie Bevington was like too much. I didn't get it. I didn't want to be on calls. I didn't want to be in team pages. I muted all the chats. This was when I started back when I was on chemo, okay? Like the first time I like actually signed up. That there is a direct correlation as to why I failed that time. Because if you don't get involved and start like being active and really taking this on, it's hard to do it by yourself. Like there is a reason why my newbies are able to do things so much quicker than I did it. It took me 3 months to go Ruby. I have people go Ruby in 30 days now. There's a reason. It's because all of us in here, you're a leader now. You're gonna have a future team. You're not below me. You're not below Jessica. You happen to be enrolled by me or enrolled by one of our people. You're no less than. You're a different rank because we're at a different time. And there's zero reason why you can't pass any of us up if that's your goal. But the tone you set in this chat with us, this is like, now we're making a statement of this is what we're doing. We're having our own thing. We made our sideline sisters. We're doing things differently. You're the OG of this, whether you started with us or you started a day ago. And the tone that we set going forward directly affects how you and your future team are going to do. We have to, you guys, when we're saying there, get on these calls. I don't want to lead all the power hours I lead. Are you kidding me? Sometimes I wake up in the morning, I'm like, the last thing I want to do is get on camera right now. But I do it because I can't sit there and say, y'all need to do this if I'm not doing it. It will change your day. The minute I get on calls and get myself over that hump of not wanting to be on them, I feel better. I do better and I get work done. But we get stuck in this, oh, well, I don't have to, I don't want to. It's hard to be your own boss. It's hard when someone's not telling you every day that you need to do it. And although I try to be the one to motivate you, I can't force you. I don't want to. I don't want to be your boss. Like, we all signed up for this to not have to answer to someone. You don't have to answer to me. You don't have to. Oh, was that Jessica?
Oh, I was just going to say, and don't think that it goes away like when you get to be diamond, like it's some magical thing that when you hit diamond, all your struggles go away, because it doesn't, because I struggle with it every day of trying to be like, okay, I have to get my work done. I have to remember that, I don't remember who you told me that said it, Ricky, but you have to work every day as if Mark can fire you. So don't, like, even though he can't technically, you still have to work that way. So keep in mind that, like, your struggles, like, you have to work on them now because they're not just going to magically disappear. And that's something that I kind of hoped for and it didn't happen. So take it from me, like, definitely work on it now so that you can get better at it as you get higher up in the company.
And I want to stress this too. Sorry. I want to stress this too, you guys. Like, we don't, like, if you want to promote. We're not going to force you to. We'll help you. But we're not going to be breathing down your neck. You need to promote because it benefits us. That is not the way us three operate. That's not how we want to do it. And we don't want you to feel like that either. And I'm definitely going to tell you, if you ever feel pressure from anyone else and you don't appreciate it, check us. Be like, yo, I don't appreciate that. And we'll back off. And especially from a red, sometimes we don't do it like meaning to be rude. I know we'll do it unconsciously, like, just because that's how we think. But don't just be like, yo, that wasn't cool or something. Like, we are open and honest, and we want you guys to be that way with us. And I want to let you guys know this too. Say you have an off day and you maybe struggle with anxiety, or you struggle with depression, or you struggle with something, and that day you woke up, it wasn't a good day. Take that day, but don't take more than that day, because the more you don't work, the harder it is to get back into your groove. And that's straight up fact. If you take more than one day and you come back 3 days later, you're going to be like, oh my God, I really don't want to do it. So don't do that to yourself. If you're struggling with something, take that day, take that hour. And if you're having a bad day and you're trying to talk to people, that bad day is going to come out when you're talking to people. It's going to come out in your posts. It's going to come out in your stories. People are going to feel that, whether you think they don't or they do, because they're going to. If you're angry, they're going to know. So if you are frustrated or upset or angry, go walk away. Go do something that feels good for you and come back. Go ahead, Ricky.
Oh, no, I love that. I blanked on what I was gonna say a little bit.
I think Amber is good to introduce herself and say her little ditty
Go
too.
for it. Yeah, go for it.
But so my name's Amber, and I signed up for It Works because my 5-year-old has a hypoplastic right heart, and we have a lot of doctor's offices and stuff, and she's had 2 open heart surgeries and stuff like that. So having a real job, or not, well, not a real job, but like a job that you go to every day was a struggle because I'd have to call off like almost every month and almost every day and just all that. And then I have a 3-month-old and a 3-year-old, and I am 20, so it's just a struggle with all the kids and finding babysitters and stuff like that. But my color I think is blue and yellow, if I believe. But I think that's it. If there's any more questions, I can answer them.
Nope, you're good.
Okay, you guys, I remember what I was gonna say. So along those lines, we want to have an overall team mission. So let me go back to that. But first, to finish up what Jackie was saying, I am going to assume you want to make more money and do more unless you tell me otherwise. A lot of us, the reason why is not everyone, but a lot of us start this out of a place of like real necessity and struggle, whatever that reason is. So whenever you're coming to me, I assume you want to get from point A to point B the quickest, and I know how to do that. That's my specialty. Every time I'm pulled on a call, it's how did you go from this to this that quickly? That's what I'm known for. That's what I do, and it's straight off of survival mode. That doesn't mean if you aren't on the same run as me right now that that's a problem. It's not. Our promotions and your promotions are your own and our own responsibility. You are on our team. You are not responsible for my paycheck. I'm not responsible for yours. I know Jackie and Jessica feel the same way. I'm going to assume you want that, and I want that for you because I know a lot of us need it, and to get from point A to point B quicker would save a lot of us. So I function that way unless you tell me otherwise. But I have people on my team that told me this month, hey, Ricky, like I don't have the extra time to put into this right now. I'm not quitting, but I just kind of run at my own pace. Cool. That's fine. Like, we want you guys to know you're not expected to be on whatever run we're on, but tell us. Like, I promise you, and you're going to want this for your team too, it's a lot easier to just know that so that I'm not putting unnecessary pressure on you. I'm not checking in with you every day, trying to be like, hey, I want to get you doing this. Let's do this. Let's do this. And you're like, shut up, Ricky. It's easier.
And don't feel bad. Don't feel bad for coming to us and tell us that. Don't feel scared to come to us and tell us that. We just want to know so we're on the same page.
But please, Jessica said, don't feel like you have to ignore. You're not gonna hurt Jackie and I's feelings. I promise you that. And you're not gonna hurt Jessica's either, because even though she's not red in business, she's pretty red in life, whether she'll tell you or not. So
she's sassy.
You're not gonna hurt our feelings. It hurts me if someone feels like they have to ignore me because they don't want to like disappoint me. Like that hurts me because we care deeply. Why we got you on here and want to know your stories, you guys, that's what motivates me. I've gotten to the point of making a full-time income in this, and I want more. Don't you get me wrong. I want Black Diamond. But what makes me do my things daily is because I'm like, it is my job to turn around and grab someone else's hand and get them to this place of taking a deep breath. So it hurts when you know, if you are ignoring us because you don't want to let us down, you're not going to let us down. It's your life, your prerogative. So just know that. But coming back to that, you guys, we want an overall team mission. We all have our own reasons why, but we need to come together because huge things are going to happen the next couple months. Like, I'm taking this team triple Jackie's going double, Jessica's going double, that's part of it. That's a VIP team. And I don't take that lightly. And I want to grow my leadership. Like we're a VIP team. Nobody does that alone. I didn't wake up and say, I'm VIP. Let me go. I can't do that myself. That's crazy. Like when a team goes VIP, the team goes VIP. That means all of us together are on this wavelength of we're a VIP team. Like that's how I look at it. I can't do it without you guys. I don't want a different team. Like I finally feel like we have such strong leaders in here that are up and coming that it's the right time to start pushing towards that. And you're going to want that tone for your future team. When you can say we're a VIP team, like that's saying something in the company. That means you as a team knew how to bring it together and become VIP, and not a lot of teams do that. So we're going to be going on runs next month. I'm giving you this little snippet because I haven't claimed it yet because I'm terrified, but I'll let you guys in on the secret. That's what I want next month. And it will take every single one of us. And if you're not on that wavelength, we're just giving you permission now for when I say that you're not like overwhelmed. But we need to set a mission here. And I just want to know who's on that wavelength with us, because as your new people come in, we have to set that. When they come in, they should be like, wow. Like Alicia said, it's different than when she tried the first time. We get a lot of people that have tried this before that come in and say it's different. That's the level we want. Like this group uplifts women. I pass no judgment for your situation. And I'll be the first person that if I ever heard someone come into our team and start tearing someone down, wouldn't fly with me. Like, I don't care if you grew up in a shoebox. Like, I know. You know what I mean? Like, we're here to uplift each other and support each other, and we want you at the table. One of these days at conference, every single one of us will be down there on VIP, and every single one of us will be on stage. If somebody gets there a few months before another person, doesn't matter, because the end game is we're all up there. So I just want you guys to let me know if that's the same page, if that's the same feel you want for your newbies, because if you haven't changed someone's life in this yet, you will. Like, the power you have with this to, like, you guys know, because some of you are, when a woman comes to you, or a man, I'm not saying we just have a team of women, like, and shares her whole heart with you of how broken they are and what you could pull them out of, like, that's why I do this. So let me know.
We have a gift, and we can share that gift, and no one's going to hate you for sharing this gift with them. And if they do, that is on them, and it has nothing to do with you.
I consider those of you on this call right now, and if you're on this call right now, you're here for a reason. You will be one of those people. You'll be someone that sticks around and is part of that, like, lasting legacy and team, and because you're making this choice today. Like, clearly you care. You wouldn't be on this call. And you'll see that. You'll see the benefit of that play out through the rest of the year. But tell me, like, what do you guys want for your team? Do you guys feel ready to make that run with us? Like, do y'all want to be a VIP team? Because there's a lot of things that trickle down when you start getting that information and getting that, like, extra support from corporate and everything. So whether you've been with me or you're brand new, like, somebody jump on here. Jackie, Jessica, like, tell me what you guys think.
Well, I just want to say this too, like, your story is yours, your pace is yours, but I just want to be clear, like, if your future, you see yourself as a diamond leader, know that you need to take steps to be that diamond leader. So when I was Ruby, I did my own power hours. I hosted my own power hours with my own team. I had my own team chat. Like, I'm not saying that you don't have to do those things, but I took initiative to already get myself familiar with those things, because I'll be honest, when you're a diamond leader, you're going to host power hours to God and everybody in the Dreamcatchers page. That's just something you're going to do. So whether you do it early or you do it now or you do it when you're a diamond, that's on you. But like Ricky said, we don't want to be the only ones helping you guys. If you're like, hey, I'm ready, I want to host a power hour, let's do it. Come to me. come to one of us and be like, I want to host a power hour. And I say this because, like, I challenged Nicole. I was like, hey, let's do it. Because you're going to have to do it. Like, that's a requirement in the Diamond Chat, is to host power hours for everybody in Dreamcatchers, and then everybody gets to hop on with you. So there's some things that are going to push you out of your comfort zone. And just know that if you do it a little bit earlier, when you're a ruby or an emerald or not even a ruby, like, just do it. I know it's nerve-wracking, but just get it out of the way, because you know the more you do it, the more you're going to get comfortable with it, the more you're going to do it better. Like, I shared in my team, my first post that I ever posted when I started It Works, and then my post now, and I was like, but I still got customers, you guys. I still got DTs. I still got customers from the post that I thought it was the worst post ever. So don't focus on being perfect. Don't think you have to wait till one of us lets you do something or anything like that. Like, do it. We want you to. We want you to take leadership with your teams and your stuff. Like, just be like, yo, I want to host a power hour. I want to do this for our team. If you have a good idea for the bomb squad as a whole, you message one of us and be like, yo, this would be a good idea. What do you think? And we're not going to shut you down. We're going to be like, man, is a really good idea. Let's do it. Like, we want all of us to be together and to do all the things. So don't think that we're trying to ever step on anyone's toes. But yeah, share what you guys are feeling, what you would like to see more of, what you struggle with, what you don't struggle with, any of those things, so we can get down to it, take care of it, do what we need to do to help you guys.
As a yellow, that's really scary. I hate talking on camera. That's the one thing that I'm dreading.
But you're doing it right now, Kalina. Like,
yeah,
this
but
is
it's
a safe space.
Little group of people.
So what you do is, now you've seen most of us in the Bomb Squad page, and I'm going to tell you this now. Just for me, I can tell when you participate in the chat, and I can tell when you hop on Zooms with us that you want this for the long haul, that this is important to you. When you slide away and you don't talk, I know something's wrong and something's going on. That is a cue for me. I do pay attention to those type of things. But Kalina, you're talking to us just fine. So start with the Bomb Squad. Do a power hour for the Bomb Squad. I'll hop on with you and help you. You can ask Ricky or Jessica or me to be like, hey, can you host a power hour with me? Can you guide me through it? Can you do those things? Like, we don't mind doing that. And just so power hours go, so everybody's clear, if you're nervous, all you do is take the task list that you do every day, write them in whatever increments of minutes you want to spend on that, write them down beforehand, get on your power hour, play some music, play the music you like, who cares what nobody else doesn't like, and just go through your little list. 5 minutes on happy, messaging people for hap. Like, power hours are not something to be scared of, besides people are staring at you. So don't pick your nose on camera. That's all I'm gonna say.
Trying to get used to it. I like 5 of us, Shayla and a couple of other team members get on.
And that's what we all start with, you guys. Like, we did not have this help when we were trying to do this. Like, it was kind of like thrown into the fire, but it will pay off. And you want that, you guys. When you have teams, that's why, like, Kalina, it's great that you do that. And it's great, to do that, because I'm not always going to be available. And as this team grows and you build a team, you're not always going to be available. And the only way for us to keep ensuring this success is to duplicate. You know what I mean? Like, trust me, it gets to be a lot when you start having a bigger team. There's just I try my best to check in with everyone daily, but I'm just one person. I can't do that. So those next in line leaders taking more of a role in their team, and then so on for you, it makes a huge difference. And they are part of your chart. You guys, like, whether you're with me, you're either under me or you're under Jackie. Jessica's part of my team. Like, she started with me, you know what I mean? But we're within the same thing. You're part of one of us, you know what I mean? So we all affect each other, and it's so much smoother because we want to help you, and you're going to want to help your team. You're going to want to know where they're at and when they're enrolling and what they need, because you're going to help them. Like, you're going to be able to help them towards things. So anyway, I know this has been like an hour, so I'm sure we'll let you guys off here in a second, but I just want to know for you guys, like, what your goal is next month. So just unmute for like a quick second and just tell me what you're doing next month. Not what you think you can do because you're tired right now. It's the end of the month. You're like, Ricky, let me just finish up. Like, I get it. Trust me. But if we don't set that intention now, it's going to be very hard to recover. So I want to hear everyone's like non-negotiable what we're hitting next month, because I'm going on a run. I'm inviting you to come with me because there's a lot of momentum that comes in with that. And I need to know from you. So Jackie, go.
I'm diamond. Y'all already know. I mean, double diamond. Y'all already know. Like, Nicole, you know your ass is getting diamond, and I'm getting double, and we're doing it.
Jessica, go.
So I am definitely working towards like double. I have to like rebuild a whole leg, so that's going to be fun. But if you don't feel like you want to like promote to a new rank next month, choose something that like you have to work on. So still have a goal, even if you're not actually promoting to a rank. So just make sure that that is still something that you're reaching for. But yeah,
like if you're chill, if you're chill in your thing, like if you're happy with Ruby or whatever, or you just want to stay Ruby for like this next coming month, just your goal, just add 2,000 more volume to your thing. Make that your goal. Instead of promoting, just be like, yeah, like, don't think this is going to be easy for me to promote to double. I'm going to do what I'm going to absolutely do. But do I still need like 10 DTs? Hell yeah, guys. I need all the DTs, but I'm going to do it.
You have to make that choice. All right, let's go to Kalina.
Well, I will be diamond this month. So
I am.
So next month I'll be pushing for double.
You're going double.
Yes.
You said it. That was out of your mouth. You all heard it. So it's not me. That was your idea. Now I heard it. You're going double. Cool. Thanks. Bye. Kalina's used to me, you guys, by now. It's fine. Nicole, I need to hear from Nicole. I know Jackie said it, but I need to hear from Nicole.
So yes, I am going diamond this month, and I have a lot of replacements to do, and I will need to do that next month to maintain diamond and keep that bonus.
Sick. So you're stacking up your team.
Yeah.
You're maintaining your because you have to qualify for the bonus and then like maintain it. So
yeah.
Let's start. Okay, Alicia.
Stacking.
Glad you called on me when you did, because I'm at a red light. So I am ideally going for world by the end of this month. I focus on volume, thankfully, and as long as I do successfully hit that, I plan on going.
So let me rephrase that for you. You're going emerald this month. And you're going diamond next month. Cool. Good to know. And Shayla.
I want to go for diamond next month. that's
yeah.
Ricky.
Yes. Where are you? Wait. Hi. Oh my goodness. Is that another picture?
Yeah. But that's my mom, that's me when I was born, that's my dad, and that's you.
Oh, thank you so much. Pink is my favorite color. Did you know that?
No. It's my mom's favorite color, too.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, her brother.
That is a great picture.
Aries, what do you think?
You're muted, girl.
Try to be Ruby.
Oh, she's going Ruby. You're going Ruby. You're starting way ahead of us. You've got like all the before and after pictures and your own testimony. Like, you're gonna be a freaking doctor. You can handle Ruby. She's going Ruby.
Stevie.
Yes.
Maintaining Ruby for sure, and then starting to stack for Emerald next month. Get my shit together.
Thank you.
I think a great goal is like boxing for Emerald. You know what I mean? Like do what you need to do, but you don't have to kill yourself over maybe all the extra volume, but try to box. Like if you guys aren't trying to promote each month, like I'll at least try to box myself so that when you do that push, at least the systems are in place, because it's hard to push for all at once. So that's another way to make that goal. But that's awesome. Did we miss anyone? I think a couple people jumped off.
Just know whatever you're focusing on, that's what you're going to sign. So if your focus is volume, I mean, a DT might spring up here and there and surprise you, and don't not go for DTs either or put DT hats up. But just know if your goal in your head is LCs and volume, that's what you're going to do. Definitely.
That's why we're asking you right now to claim it, because you have to, especially for diamond and above, you have to decide day one. And if you go back on it, that's where things like get iffy. You guys, it will happen. Like it will happen. You've proven to yourself that you can do it when the pressure's on. If you just act from day one of next month that you are the rank you're going for, like it will happen. Somehow crazy things always happen. If I can do it from Ruby to Diamond, you can surely promote one level up. You can do it. So, Jackie, is there anything else before we hop off that you want to say?
No, I just want to stress you guys are not alone. So just if you think Ruby to Emerald is hard, let us know. Let us help you. Tell us what's going on and what's going on in your mind. Like, we want to know that. We want to help you with everything, not just your promotion. We want to help you mentally, spiritually. Like, if you're like, hey, you guys, I need a little bit of Jesus today. Can you help me out? Something really good. We can share that with you. If you need self-confidence, you're struggling with that, let us help you. We know we've been in those situations. I know for a fact all three of us struggle with confidence, with body issues, with mental issues. Like, we are not put together every single day. If you look at my slides, I hardly ever have makeup on. And that's okay, because be you. And I want to tell you this too. Your followers, the people that sign with you, are going to sign because of you, not who you're trying to be or who you want to be. Like, or yes, who you want to be, but don't try to be someone else. Don't look at me or Ricky and be like, I need to be more like them. Maybe in certain aspects that might be the case as a leader, maybe to grow, but don't think this is what I look like every single day, because it's not. I look like a hot mess. If you look at my story slides, when I drink my celery, I haven't even brushed my hair or my teeth when I do that slide, okay?
I do look like this every day. Sometimes I just catfish people when the salons are open and get my hair done and put makeup on.
Like, we are not put together.
I'm in spandex and a t-shirt, so it's all of us.
I forget to put on deodorant half the time during the day. Like, I'm home all day. Like, don't think you have to be perfect for your customers, for your future DTs, because they want to see you. They want to know who you are as a person.
Can we get in the chat right now and just be like, that was so amazing, and pump it up for everyone that didn't get on here, because we need a lot more of us on here next month.
Yes.
And if you felt like you got anything from this, then just share in the chat for us.
Share some aha moments with us in the chat, so we know that at least we did a halfway decent job of taking away your Sunday from you.
Yeah. All right. Love you guys. We're going to hop off, go blow up the chat.